all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is Tony Pollard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Yep.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
You've got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position. And he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Randy Gregory. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I got Nelson Aguilar now, boy. Hunting Harry and Beast. Oh my God.
On first down, Newton. And this is going to be intercepted.
He caught that. You gonna see the new catching song. The pick I just threw. It's like equal for both teams.
Paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times.
Oh, and now some space to operate. They find some open field here. The 40.
Okay. I guess Zeke better than passing time if you don't want to.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, you don't become a two-time rushing champion in this league without being able to shed some tackles, and Ezekiel Elliott does just that on this latest run.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They took away my formation.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 6.
Well, that's just to play your art.
Now Newton.
Right
back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Newton to Henry there for a Patriot first. Newton on first down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On team gains momentum on touchdowns and 30-yard stops.
First down. On first down, Newton. He sets to fire deep.
Come on, Cameron.
Complete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
my God.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Newton. Just keeping the play alive.
Hey, boy, keep watching.
But not before he's inside the 30. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Slid on that boy. Boy, quarterback is faster.
Here, this is James White. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Oh my God, home team QB is immune to pressure. That ability.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Full connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On second down, it's Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backs.
Here's a diving catch right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now second down and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And that play will go no yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Please stop playing with Devin.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Being chased out left. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. Flushed out right. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw for Newton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second and 10, Newton airing it out deep for Smith. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Finding room inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on third and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Randy Gregory picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Oh, that will get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
Hey, man.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Newton.
A little one.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Okay,
our two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taylor now from the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They fake the give. Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Randy Gregory getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. And he's going to go down again.
They got pressure.
DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. On the return is Lamb.
God, we got Taylor Mills.
Back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Hey!
Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find it?
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job.
Good
night. Inbounds there. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cedric Wilson, 70 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Got after the touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taylor now from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Elevation comes from separation. I ain't near these niggas. Pictures like I'm bad. I don't want to hear these niggas.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football. Tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him able to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Slide, Cam.
Ball
funny. Throw that ball.
The intended receiver, Sony Michel, and it's 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
The 20.
Slide.
10.
Slide.
Touchdown. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Big dot.
To kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
In the car, take a look at Jim.
Next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Safety defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Man.
He is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter.
Like I once was. Like I once was.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Okay.
Now Prescott.
It's me, JC, 9-pit. Jackson, boy.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance. A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake.
Then you seen the what you seeing, huh? I'm here too. Oh.
They still
Run down. Run down.
And pass before he's out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Never seen. Never beat.
Again,
Never
this is Michelle. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
He's standing next to me.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step
Are you still mad we even?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Michael Parsons don't want to
have a first down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with White.
Michael Jacobs hit.
Pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've
Got
seen
hit
this
with a
before,
roof.
haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try to pound them into submission.
Touchdown.
The offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he will have the Patriots first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Oh!
He's brought down after a very nice game.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter. As they had their opponents up.
Ain't no getting the bruh.